Good afternoon. This is a personal statement. This is a very personal reflection of my time at university, my daughter's time at university, living in Stirling. So, here we go. I am reading mainly because I'm not thinking about something I know. This is about my personal experiences. So, my name is Dr. Murray Cook. I'm Stirling Council's archaeologist, which means I comment on planning applications that potentially impact historic remains. I set specifications and ensure that they are met. I'm not really sure what I have to offer you because Stirling doesn't do archaeology. It does do heritage, it does do planning, so there are related fields. But here we go. So I graduated from university without debt, don't hate me, in 1996. I am a Fellow of the Society of Antiquaries of Scotland, a member of the Chartered Institute of Archaeologists, and an Honorary Research Fellow at Stirling University. I've published over 50 articles and books. I run free walks and digs across Stirling throughout the year. If that sounds interesting, please email me. Now, I am married. I have 3 wonderful daughters. I like to swim in the River Forth. And my eldest daughter is in 2nd year here doing history. I've been made redundant twice. Both of my parents died in their early 50s, and I was the first member of my family to go to university. My dad left school at 15, and my mum at 16. I'm from Edinburgh, and I stayed at home when I went to university. I had much more fun at university than I did at school. And I can't emphasize that enough for those that are new to university, those that are in 1st year. It is a much more welcoming atmosphere. I did meet my wife at university too. Now, through my life, I have at times felt isolated and depressed. Life isn't always easy, and it's harder for you guys than it was for me. I had a grant, I lived at home, someone was cooking my meals when I went back to the house. But at the end of the degree, I made it. I became an archaeologist. I get paid to do my hobby. Now, I think that archaeology is the most fun that you can have with your clothes on. I really do. So, thinking about this statement, looking at me, looking at my professional credentials, and et cetera, this sounds like a successful biography, that I have a career. There have been some struggles. There's lots going on in my life, all of which is predicated on university, all of which is what you're about to start. So my path is different to what yours will be. And it would be very, very easy and trite of me to say, make the most of the time that you have here when your hurdles are different to mine. I didn't always ask for help. I didn't always explain what I didn't understand or what upset me. I didn't know how to use a computer when I went to university, and I never had a mobile phone till I graduated. I even remember a lecturer telling me something about the World Wide Web, and it would change everything. Then what changes are you going to see? So, Stirling. Stirling is tiny. You're not actually in Stirling, really. You're in Bridge of Allan. Is that the big secret? It's very easy to get round Stirling. I do recommend you get a bike, and I recommend you get good waterproofs. Now, it's setting a fantastic country. I know people that run over their lunchtime up to Dumayet, which is is the main hill above the university. If you need a job, there are no end of part-time jobs in Stirling. All round, everybody is looking for flexible workers to do things to help supplement what you're doing. And that's always a good thing to learn. I did a lot of menial tasks. I've worked as a care assistant. I've driven a taxi. I've delivered furniture. It is very interesting to be at the bottom of society and to look up and to see how people treat you. And then in turn, as a graduate, as a professional, as someone with a PhD, to look back upon those experiences and think about how you will treat other people. Now, all of the And I was going to say, oh, my children have part-time jobs. Now, if you want a change of scene from the university, and the campus is very good, Stirling is full of places with free internet, and the central library in Stirling has access to academic articles, free internet, and is a very pleasant place to study. Now, all of the university academics I know are dedicated and hardworking. If you have an issue, ask. If you don't get the answer, ask again. If you still don't get an answer, find someone else to ask. Don't give up. Make your problems known. Spend time outside your room. Go for a walk. Look for otters. There are beavers on the edge of this campus. Find out. If you get up early enough, you will see the roe deer marching across the lawns. You can swim. You can canoe in the river. Now, I'm nearly coming to an end. I haven't mentioned my slide. That is obviously a lobster. On my first day of university back in 1991, the first time anyone in my family had ever gone to university, indeed the first time anyone in my family had more than a hire, I felt I'd arrived. But how to celebrate? I bought a lobster. I ate it for lunch in Edinburgh University Park, and that seemed the obvious thing to do at the time. But of course, I had to carry it around with me all morning. It was beginning to smell. So I definitely got some odd looks on my first day. So I am going to conclude by saying bravo. Well done. You're here. You've arrived. Good luck for whatever comes next. And if you want to buy your own lobster, whatever shape or form that lobster is, please go for it. Thank you very much.